going? I'm Tank Engine Fan 12, and I'm here with my first wooden railway review. And since it's a wooden railway review, you need a reviewer outfit, because that's how the old skit reviews used to be done. So I decided I'd go with a fedora Eric PR53 style, and a Yoshi shirt, because it's the first thing I had. And today's review, if you couldn't tell, will be on Lady, the magical engine. And I have two variants here. Let's get started. So now, the history of Lady, the magical engine. Lady was first introduced in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And there's a problem. This character is connected to this film. It's one of the only primary things she appears in. And this film is very controversial in the Thomas community. So I'll shed my 2 cents on it and move on to the only other form of media she appeared in. In Thomas and the Magic Railroad, she is the secret to the gold dust in the Magic Railroad, which connects Thomas's world with America, which makes no sense, since from seasons 1 to 5, and in the books, Thomas's universe was basically set in a parallel universe of ours, where the trains could talk. Yes, this means stuff like World War II happened to Thomas, but that's besides the point. There you have the issue. Some think it's horrible, some think it has good nostalgic value, and some say it's an Americanization of a great British show. Me, personally, grew up with it, so it is nostalgic to me, but I will admit it's not the best Thomas film out there, compared to something like Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. However, it is nice. Moving on to the second thing she appeared in. In Calling All Engines, Lady appears to Thomas in a dream, where she explains how steamies and diesels can work together. Honestly, it retcons all of Magic Railroad, and I am completely fine with that, since, let's be honest, Magic Railroad is not canon to Thomas. And it says that she works up in the mountains, which would be nice if she returned in Blue Mountain Mystery, but let's be real, she's never returning. Basically, a one-off appearance that they decided to do since it was the second Thomas special, and technically a Magic Railroad sequel / retcon. In the year 2000, Lady the Magical Engine was first produced. This model has clear and concise printing on the side tanks, a wooden funnel, plastic metallic smoke box, metallic lining, and a metallic dome, as well as a proper purple roof. Detail on this item is minimal, and generally Thomas Wooden Railway is like that. And honestly, items should be like that. Especially the cab, which, while I would appreciate some detail on it, it looks really nice, and I've grown fond of it. It's a really good model. The 2014 version got very large. If you look at it compared to the original, the boiler got huge and out of proportion with the tanks. This became less metallic, and the funnel became plastic and much stumpier. The cab roof is also an incorrect color of black. The lining on my model is often hard to read, as it almost looks like the ink got smudged on it. And while it does have cab detail, it is a bit much, and the black doesn't even go around to the back. But that is expected for a Mattel product. It also has this nice line over here. It also has this nice line. I don't remember if that's on the official model, but it is very nice. Now, one model of Lady I do not own is the 2003 version. You see, in late 2002, early 2003, the engines gained a different look thanks to the newly acquired ownership of Hit Entertainment, and so the engines gained a fatter, more friendly look. Lady was not immune to this treatment, and if we're being honest, this is my favorite version of the model. It retains the same size smoke box, and I believe still has the metallic features. The plastic funnel won't chip like my old style one, and the face is probably the best one the character has received since the wooden railway. The cap roof is also the correct purple color, and the purple is just generally brighter, which fits the character better. There's also some minor cab detailing that doesn't go as overboard as the 2014 model. Honestly, one of my favorite models in the range, and definitely one I'd want to get eventually. Since it's my first review, I decided why not review one last simple item. For that, I'll be reviewing none other than the baggage car. Now you might be wondering, why the baggage car? The answer is simple. It's a relatively simple rolling stock piece, only with some complicated detail. And honestly, normally I would have this engine pull a baggage car, which I still don't understand to this day. Probably has something to do with Victor Tanzik's series, but that's just me. The baggage car is a simple item and deserves to be. It can work in many situations. I've had it be a stand-in for a troublesome brake van many times before, even sticking on some paper faces to it that I drew. It also looks incredible behind a rank of Annie and Clarabelles. Honestly, these are great items, so I'll give the old style lady an 8 out of 10, the new style lady a 7 out of 10, and the baggage car a 9 out of 10. See you later.